Welcome to another edition of Brian's Big Idea. And I know this is probably the second or third time I've had a big idea on this particular topic. It's Bitcoin. But guess what? It's going to get back in the news here because Bitcoin, let's go right to the screen. Let's just jump right in. Bitcoin is over $70,000, 70,000 American dollars as of today, this morning. Today, it's jumping up there. So today is June 4th. All right, and we can see over the past 6 months, because this is this year, up 68%, hanging out here, dipped down, and then big rally into the halving. And boy, people thought that this halving was going to send it up like that, but it did not. It did not go up like that. It just hung out. And then people got depressed and sold out, and now they're rushing to buy back in. So a couple things going on with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, no halving, and then, of course, the surge in popularity of AI in this space of the calendar kind of suppressed it. And then it was like, oh, we're going to switch from our Bitcoin mining to, AI capabilities. But then it's like, oh, we're going to not mine as much. Suddenly, we got a little price increase, and now we're back to 70. Maybe we're going to see these miners catch a little bid because, when you're doing stuff like this, you got to adapt, and now obviously is going to be the time where they're going to want these things to move back into favor. All right, so let's take a look at a couple stocks, shall we? This first one, of course, it's going to be obvious. It's Coinbase. It's a Zacks rank number one. It's a strong buy. F for value, F for growth. Having a nice day, 5% day here. This is your exchange where you can buy cryptocurrency. Of course, Bitcoin is their big deal. All right, our next one is CleanSpark. And I chose this one because it's a Zacks rank number two. It's a buy, CleanSpark. I think they're trying to make Bitcoin all from clean, renewable energy sources. So they're close to hydroelectric power a lot. I think they've got some solar and possibly even other forms of renewable energy. So, if their Bitcoin is made via renewables, it's said to be worth more to the ESG community, if anyone still cares about ESG. But, some people still do. So CleanSpark, if you're into that. And then finally, we're going to look at this one. Really didn't line these up today that very well. But it's Bit Digital having a big day, up 25 big cents. But that's almost 10%. $2.81. So that's your gamble. It's a 3. So the estimates aren't really doing much of anything. And the growth isn't possibly there, but it's very low priced. So when we think of all of the wonderful services here at Zacks, I just jump right to the idea of blockchain innovators. Of course, blockchain is run by buy and hold David Bartosiak. He likes to buy stocks and hang on to them. And I'm going to show you just one or two of his holdings here. But we can see he's got NVIDIA, and it's got a 2,500% gain because he's held it for years. 2019, he bought that stock at $43. It's going to split next week, by the way, 10 for 1. CAMT, how about that? CAMTech, up 1,000% as well on that one. Held it for almost as long. And Applied Micro Devices, boy, Dave loves to buy, and pretty soon he's going to have 3 stocks with 1,000% winners, proving that in these investable spaces, you don't really want to trade them. You want to buy them and hang on to them, and that can produce great, big, huge wins. All right, well, that's it for this week's Big Idea. Be sure to join me next time. I think I'm going to have a real stunner for you for my next Big Idea. But until then, why don't you go to Zacks.com/promo to check out all of our latest promotions.